New York Yankee baseball here as we play a little afternoon lunch baseball, as this will be game 3 of the Kansas City Royals versus the New York Yankees series. Yankees come in now in 6th place in the league as they won the last 2 games of this one. They are officially 5-8. They are 5 games in back of, guess who? The Cleveland Indians, who they play next. Indians have won 10 of their first 13 and are 2 up on the Red Sox. The Royals now have dropped 9-5. They are a game back of the Texas Rangers. Let's take a look at some statistics here. We're going to take a look at some league leaders. We took a look at the totals yesterday. So let's look at the league leaders here in baseball. Right now, Gary Ward leads the American League in hitting at 520. Holy smokes. As for any Royals and Yankees today, we don't have any. In the home runs department, Roy Smalley still leads the league in home runs with 9. He also leads the league in RBIs with 24. So the Minnesota Twins staying in the American League West thanks to a career years from Roy Smalley and a youngster by the name of Kirby Puckett. We welcome you to an exciting day of baseball as we're about to play the 3rd and final game of this series in Kansas City. D.Rasmussen will take on D.Leonard. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the party started and go over the particulars. Royals defensively, Law in left, Wilson in center, Motley in right, Brett at third, Salazar at short against the lefty, White at second, Balboni at first, Sundberg behind the plate. On the mound, the veteran right-hander D.Leonard. He's 1-0, 2 starts, 14 innings, and he's given up 12 hits. Kind of resurgence of his career, 5 walks and 6 strikeouts. But the thing that could hurt him here is that he is a 6R versus he pitches great against righties, but he gets really nailed bad against lefties. Yankees have put 6 lefties in this lineup, so we'll see if they can take advantage of D.Leonard's pitching card today. And now for the Yankee lineup, same. They're going to go Henderson, Griffey, Mattingly, followed by Hasse, Winfield, Easler, Pagliarillo, Randolph, and Meacham. Well, let's do this from Kansas City. Ricky Henderson to lead off, and here we go. Henderson hitting .259, 3 doubles, a homer, and 4 RBIs. Play ball from this beautiful stadium in Kansas City. Sundberg puts down the sign. D.Leonard looks in, and the first pitch of the ballgame to Ricky Henderson. 2-11, base hit for Henderson. So Henderson's on first. He'll have a good chance to steal. Leonard's a +3, -2 to holds will be an even Stevens for Henderson to steal second. We'll see if he can steal it. He gets the lead and goes, and he's safe at second. So Henderson steals second. He'll have a chance to steal third even at a 65%. So he gets the -4, -1 for Sundberg, +3. So it's really a -2 off his second number. We'll see if he wants to go for it. Here's K.Griffey. He's second in the Yankee team with hitting streaks. I believe if you look at our page today, he is, I believe, at a 7-game hitting streak. He's hitting .286, a double, a home run, 4 RBIs. On deck is Mattingly. Sundberg puts down the target. Leonard looks in. Here's pitch to K.Griffey. 1-7, base hit Griffey. Henderson will just score himself. Yankees lead 1-0. So this Yankee team starting to find their roots here in this series in Kansas City. Here's Mattingly. He has the 9-game hitting streak, hitting .315, 5 doubles, 3 homers, 10 runs batted in. Runner on first, nobody out, 1-0 New York. Sundberg sets down the target. Leonard working from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Mattingly, and that's going to be a 5-9. Ground ball to second. White's got it. He lets Griffey go past him, throws it to first, and gets the first out. So Griffey's on at second with 1 out. Here's Ron Hasse, now hitting .263, 2 doubles, and a ribby. Left-handed batter with power. Sundberg sets down the target. Leonard looks in from the stretch. Runner on second and 1 out, and the pitch to Hasse. 4-4 fly ball to center. Wilson is there. Griffey will wait, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. Here is David Winfield hitting .300 on the year, 3 doubles, 2 homers, and 8 ribbies. So Winfield comes up with a runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Winfield is a little bit clutch. He gets 2 hits where normally would be outs, so he adds another hit to that 1 column, and he has another hit in that 2 column. Makes him have two very productive columns. Sundberg sets the target. Leonard from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Winfield. And that's going to be a 1-10 single on the 16th. Base hit Winfield. So Winfield's on. Griffey will go to third. Wilson gets it back in, and Griffey had a hold. So the Yankees first and third, 2 outs. And here is the hitman, Mike Easler, hitting .243, 5 RBIs, 4 walks, and 6 strikeouts. First and third, 2 outs. Sundberg behind the plate sets the target. Leonard from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Easler. And that's a 5-6. Ground ball to short. Salazar, he comes up with it. He is a 3-E-18. Let's see if he comes up with it. He does, and throws them out and ends the inning. Yankees 1 run, 3 hits. They strand 2. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Here come the Royals. Yankees lead 1-0. The Royals now play bottom of the first here. Again, welcome aboard to those who are at the stadium watching this New York Yankee game. It'll be Law, followed by Wilson and Brett, the bat for the Royals. Hasse puts down the sign. It is now, here's the Yankee defense. First of all, Griffey, Henderson, Winfield, left to right on your radio dial. Pagliarulo, Meacham, Randolph, Mattingly, Hasse behind the plate, and Rasmussen on the mound. He's 0-1. Has a 6 ERA. He's made 2 starts, 12 innings, 17 hits, 6 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Definitely has not pitched good, but the Yankees have gotten dynamic performances from Tewksbury and Whitson in the first 2 games of the series. Let's see if Rasmussen can keep it up in this one. Hasse puts down the target. The lefty Rasmussen to the lefty Law in the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-5 pop the second. Randolph's there, makes the catch. And there's 1 out. Here's Willie Wilson. Wilson on the year, hitting .262, 2 doubles, 6 RBIs, only 1 stolen base. Hasse puts down the target. Rasmussen looks in, and the windup to Willie Wilson. 5-6, base hit Wilson. That's a base hit. So Wilson's on. He's a -3 with Hasse's a +1. Again, a -2 to hold. And it makes a -4 to Wilson's first number. Let's see if Wilson can get the lead. Here's Brett, .271, 3 doubles, triple, 2 homers, and 12 RBIs. Hasse sets the target. Rasmussen from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Brett. Wilson not going. 4-2. Back to Rasmussen. Turns around, throws it to Meacham, gets the lead runner as Brett will beat the relay. So runner on first and 2 outs. Here is Frank White hitting .291, 4 doubles, 5 homers, 16 runs batted in. Hasse puts down the sign. Rasmussen from the stretch. Runner on first and 2 out. Pitch to White. And that's going to be a 1-7. Ground ball to short. Meacham goes to Randolph, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. We played 1, Yankees 1, and the Royals nothing. This is the second game. This is the last game of a 3-game series here at Royal Stadium. After this, the Yankees will fly back home to begin a 4-game series with, gets right, the first place Cleveland Indians. We'll take a look at that schedule as we move forward. I'll take a look at my photos that I got here of the schedule so I know exactly what our options are going to be. The Cleveland Indians, oops, I lost my microphone. Let's see, let's look at the schedule real quick with Cleveland. Cleveland, there's no TV, so there's a good chance we may go ahead and broadcast that one. And then Friday night, we'll be back on the air with TV. And then probably Saturday night will be an auto game, I'm going to guess. And then we'll be back Sunday afternoon. So most likely WABC New York will be broadcasting the Indian Yankee game. And probably we'll do that tonight, time permitting. So here we go. Here's Mike Pagliarulo. We've heard enough about his jokes, but we're going to make more. He's hitting .86, 35 at-bats, a triple, and RBI. Still not allowed at the dollar store. Still not really allowed at 7-Eleven either. Let's see if Pag's going to forward a big gulp here. Sundberg sets the target, and Leonard with the windup. Here's the pitch to Pagliarulo. 1-7, and struck him out, and he exits the building. 1 out in the second, and here's the second baseman, Willie Randolph. He's hitting .250. He's starting to tail a bit. a double, a triple, and 5 RBIs. Let's take a look at Willie Randolph behind the hood, as they say. We'll take a look at Randolph's previous first couple games. In his last 4 games, Willie Randolph is actually 7-13, 3 for 17. So, yeah, he's taken a bit of a slide when he started off really strong. Leonard knows Randolph from the 1970 days. Got 2 guys still remaining as part of those great Royal Yankee teams. Sundberg puts down the sign. Leonard with the windup. Here's the pitch to Randolph. 1-6 and walks him. So Randolph's on with another walk. He'll have a chance to steal, but he has a very low chance at getting the lead. So Meacham, the batter, will give him a shot and see if he can get it. Does he get the lead? No, he doesn't. So he stays out of 1-4. They'll hold him on, though, which means they're going to put a big hole between first and second. Meacham hitting .205 now. 4 doubles and 3 ribbies. Sundberg puts down the sign. Dennis Leonard from the stretch. Randolph leads on first, and here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-11 ground ball to first. That's Balboni, 522. That should go through for a base hit, I believe. It's a pound sign, and it does go through for a base hit. Because of the pound sign, Balboni was holding Randolph on, and it goes through the middle for a base hit. So Randolph will go to third, first and third, and 1 out, and the Yankees got something going. So here is Ricky Henderson. It was bad enough Balboni turned into a 5. Then you hit the pound sign, and that was an automatic base hit. So now here's Ricky Henderson, 1 for 1 with a run scored. And see if Ricky can get a run across here. Sundberg sets down the target, puts the sign in. Leonard working from the stretch. First and third, 1 out. Royals playing the infield back. Ricky doesn't want to hit right at an infielder for a double play here. Here's the pitch. 6-10, 5 ball to center. Wilson's a 2-3. Let's see if it scores. Oh, it's going to drop in front of Wilson. So Henderson hit it off the end of the bat. Wilson charges and drops it, base hit. Randolph will hold. Meacham will go first to third. He was moving on the pitch, and the Yankees lead 2-0. So they get a gift hit on off the bat there. Wilson had to play too deep, and Wilson charged in and could not make the play. So 2-0 Yanks here in the second. First and third, 1 out. And here's K.Griffey. Singled an RBI, extended his hitting streak his last time up. Sundberg sets the target, and Leonard working from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Griffey. And that's going to be a 1-2. Oh, he fouled out. Could have been an injury, but White makes the catch, and there is 2 outs. There's Mattingly. He grounded out his first time up. He's looking to extend his hitting streak also. First and third, 2 outs. Yankees lead by 2, building a picket fence with runners in the first and second. Sundberg sets in the target. Leonard working from the stretch. Henderson's going to try to steal second. What am I thinking? Here he goes. Does he get the lead? Let's see. Let's see if he's going to go for it. He's going to try, and he just makes in the second base. Holy cow. He must have kicked the ball loose when he went in. And let's look at the replay. Yes, he does. The replay shows the ball coming out of the glove of Salazar. So Henderson slid right into the glove, forcing that to happen. That was smart base running by Ricky. Second and third, 2 outs, and now Mattingly, now there's a base open. Sundberg puts down the target. Leonard working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Mattingly. And that's going to be a 1-10. Fly ball right field. The Park's going to hold it. Motley out the track, makes the catch, and ends the inning. The Yankees add a run to their picket fence. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Yankees. Last of the second here at Royal Stadium. Home of champion Kansas City Royals. As we wait for this to come back. Here is Balboni, followed by McRae and Motley. Hasse puts down the sign. Rasmussen in his second inning of work. Here's the pitch to Balboni, hitting 185, 2 homers, 4 RBIs, and they struck him out. Another strikeout for Balboni, and there's 1 away. Here's Hal McRae, hitting 224, 2 doubles, a homer, and 4 ribbies. Hasse sets down the target. Rasmussen with the windup. Here's the pitch to McRae. 3-5 pop the first. Mattingly's there, makes the catch, and that's out number 2. Here is D.Mattingly hitting .217, 3 doubles, 4 homers, 7 ribbies. Hasse sets down the sign. Rasmussen looks in, and the windup to D.Mattingly. And that's a 110 deep fly to left field. Griffey Park's going to hold it, makes the running catch, and ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Royals. At the end of 2, Yankees lead 2-0. So the Yankees lead 2-0 as we go to the top of the third. Dennis Leonard's pitch count kind of getting up there. The Yankees are forcing Leonard here with high workload of innings to the first 2. Guerrero Sundberg sets down the sign. Leonard working from the full windup. Here's the pitch to Hasse, who's 0 for 1. 2-8 ground ball to first. Balboni's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that's 1 out here in the third. Here's Dave Winfield, 1 for 1. He's single back in the first. Sundberg sets down the sign. Leonard with a full windup and pitch to Winfield. And that's a 3-11 ground ball back to Leonard. He's got it. Good reflexes by Dennis. He turns around, throws a strike to Balboni, and that's 2 outs in the third. Here's Mike Easler hitting into a force play his first time up. Sundberg puts down the sign. Leonard dodges. Here's a full windup to Easler. And that's a 3-7. Struck him out, ends the inning. So the Yankees go 3 up, 3 down. Let's go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Yankees. So now Jim Sundberg, followed by Salazar and Law. Sundberg in the ball game so far this year, hitting .220, 3 home runs and 7 runs batted in. Hasse puts down the sign. Rasmussen with the windup. Here's the pitch to Sundberg. And that's a 4-5 pop to second. Randolph's there, makes the catch, and there's 1 away. And here's Salazar hitting .243, 4 doubles and a ribby. He came in and pitch hit in game 2. Hasse puts down the sign. Rasmussen with the windup, and here's the pitch to Salazar. 2-7 ground ball to short. Meacham's got it. High throw, throws him out to Mattingly for the second out here in the third. Here is Rudy Law. He's 0 for 1. He popped up his first time up. Hasse sets down the target, goes through the signs. Rasmussen with the windup. Here's a pitch to Law. 110 fly ball to center. Henderson's there, makes the catch, and we played 3. Through 3. 2-0 New York. So 2-0 New York as we go to the 4th inning. Here's Pagliarulo, Randolph, and Meacham. So again, here comes Pags. He struck out his first time up. Sundberg sets the target. Leonard with the windup. Here's the pitch to Pagliarulo. 3-5 ground ball to short. Salazar's got it, throws him out, and Pagliarulo goes 0 for 2. So now here is Willie Randolph. He walked and scored one of the Yankee 2 runs so far today. Salazar puts down the sign. Leonard with the full windup. Here's the pitch to Randolph. 3-12 and hit Randolph with the pitch. Oh, we got to dust that one off. Runner on first and 1 out. Here's Bobby Meacham. 1 for 1, a singles last time up. Again, we'll try to steal Randolph if he can get to 7. He doesn't. So he'll be stuck at first. Meacham, a left-handed batter. Sundberg sets down the sign. Leonard from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Meacham. That's the 2-7 and walks him. So the Yankees got 2 on and 1 out for Ricky Henderson, who's 2 for 2. Again, after a bad game, Ricky's having a good game. He singled the first and singled a run in the second. Sundberg sets in the sign. Leonard from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Henderson. That's a 3-5 bingo. Deep to left center field. Back goes Wilson. Way back and gone. Ricky Henderson, 2nd home run of the year. It's a 3-run blast. And the Yankees take a 5-0 lead as Henderson comes around third. Joe out the belly gives him a high five. And the 2 Yankees that scored in front of him give him the high five too. Yankees lead 5-0. Hey, Ricky Henderson, this bud's for you. So now here is K.Griffey, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Sundberg sets in the target. Leonard with a full pitch to Griffey. And that'll be a 2-7 ground ball to short. Salazar to Balboni, and there's 2 outs. So here's Mattingly. He's 0 for 2. He grounded out and flied out. Sundberg puts down the target. Leonard, the full wide windup pitch to Mattingly. And that is going to be a line drive to deep right field. That could be trouble. It is gone. Don Mattingly touches them all. Second home run of the inning, and that's Don's fourth of the year. A solo shot out the belly gives him a high five, and Don Mattingly crosses the plate. Hey, Don Mattingly, this is your fourth home run of the year. This bud's for you. So the Yankees now taking advantage of Kansas City here, leading 6-0. And here is Ron Hassey. Sundberg sets down the target. Leonard with a full pitch, and that should be all for Leonard. They're going to bring in Danny Jackson, getting his second appearance of the series. So Dennis Leonard only goes 3 2/3 innings. So Sundberg sits down. Danny Jackson, lefty to lefty matchup. Here's the pitch to Hassey. 2-7 ground ball to third. Brett Scott throws it about Boney and ends the inning. But New York scores 4 times on 2 big home runs in the fourth inning. Go to the bottom of the fourth, 6-0 Yankees. So Wilson followed by Brennan White against D.Rasmussen. So Hassey puts down the sign for him. Rasmussen with a windup. Here's the pitch to Wilson. 5-11, deep drive left field. Wilson down the line, could be trouble. It is not a home run. It was a 1-3 with a possible shot, but the roll was a 9. So Wilson denied. It was Griffey at the track. So here is George Brett with 1 out. Hassey puts down the sign. Rasmussen with the windup. Here's the pitch to Brett. And that's a 3-10 fly ball right. Winfield's there. 2 outs in the fourth. Here is Frank White, 0 for 1. And Hassey puts down the sign for him. Rasmussen with a big windup and pitch to White. And that's a 6-2 ground ball to first. Mattingly takes himself. We head to the fifth. 6-0 New York in the fifth inning. So the Yankees getting a big hoarding runs now as they take a 6-0 lead. So here is Winfield, followed by Easler and Pagliarulo here in the fifth. Sundberg sets the sign. Danny Jackson on a windup. Here's the pitch to Winfield. 3-9 pop to third. Brett's there, makes the catch and 1 out. Here is Easler. Easler is 0 for 2. Sundberg puts down the sign. Danny Jackson, lefty-lefty matchup, pitch to him. And that's a 4-5 ground ball back to the mound. Jackson's got it, throws to first and 2 outs. Here is Mike Pagliarulo. He's 0 for 2. He has fight out and ground out. So here comes Pags with 2 outs. Sundberg just set the timer for him. Jackson from the stretch and the pitch. And that's going to be a single 1-6. No, line drive. White and Pagliarulo is 0 for 3. But they do not score in the fifth. It's going to the bottom of the fifth where it can be official. It is 6-0 Yankees. So we Boney, followed by McRae and Motley. So again, Rasmussen working in the 6th inning. Hassey sets up the time, sets up the chance. Pagliarulo nods. Here's the pitch. Boney, 2-5 fly ball to center. Henderson's there, makes the catch, 1 away. Here is Hal McRae. He's 0 for 1. He's hitting 200, 2 doubles, a home run, and 6 runs batted in. So let's see what we do here. All right, so let's see here. Bottom of 5th inning. It is 6-0 New York in the 5th. The McRae, Motley, and Sundberg in the 5th. Let's see if Rasmussen can give another inning. Again, Yankee pitching absolutely superb in this series here in KC. Hassey sets the target. Rasmussen with the windup. Here's a pitch to McRae. 3-7 ground ball to short. Meacham's got it. Goes to first, 1 away. And here's Motley. 0 for 1. Fly ball to the track his first time up. Hassey looks in, puts the sign down. Rasmussen, the windup. Here's a pitch to Motley. 4-10 fly ball to center. That's Ricky. That should be playable. Comes in and makes the catch, and it's 2 outs. So with 2 outs here in the 5th, here is Motley. And the pitch, 5-6, struck him out looking. What an outing so far for D.Rasmussen. We played 5 at 6-0 Yanks. So Meacham followed by Henderson and Griffey. So Sundberg puts down the sign. Denny Jackson for the windup. The pitch to Meacham. And that's a 2-5. Hit him with a pitch. So Meacham is hit by a pitch, possibly again. And he's on first with nobody out. So the runner on first and 1 out. Here's Ricky, 3 for 3, including a big 3-run homer in the fourth and a solo homer in the second. 4 RBIs in the ball game. Sundberg puts down the sign. Danny Jackson working from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Henderson. 5-10, fly ball X. That is Sundberg, 2-1. That's a possible, hopefully pass ball or pop. Let's see what happens. And it is, no, it's going to go away from him. It's a pass ball, so Meacham takes second with 1 out. Ricky gets a chance to extend the at-bat. Jackson again from the stretch. Runner on second and 1 out, and the pitch. That's going to be a 6-9 base at right field. Meacham will try to score. It's a 1-16. He does, and the Yankees lead 7-0. RBI Henderson, his 5th of the ball game. So now here's Griffey, 1 for 3 with the RBI. Sundberg sets the time. Jackson with the stretch. Here's the pitch, and they'll go to Bud Black. So Bud Black will come in. He's been 1-0, 17 innings, 14 hits, 6 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Lefty turn. Griffey puts down the sign. Griffey from the stretch, and the pitch, and that's a 1-6. That's a line drive base hit. Henderson will go first to third, and the Yankees are pouring it on. 7-0 Yankees, first and third, 1 out in the 6th. Here's Mattingly. He's flied out and grounded out, and then extended his hitting streak with a long home run in the 4th inning. Sundberg puts down the sign. Black from the stretch. Here's the pitch. The Mattingly. 4-2 fly ball right field. Sheridan's been pretty good out there. He's a 2. And makes the catch, and there's 1, and now there's 2 outs. So now here is Sundberg. He's 0 for 1. Hasse puts down the sign. Rasmussen with the windup. Here's the pitch, and that's a 2-5. That is going to be a, let's see, that was a 2-5. And let's see, okay, I was like, ground ball, throws to first and ends the inning. Yankees get a run, another manufactured run, home run off Paul O'Neill for fall. And we now go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 7-0 Yankees here in the 6th. Sorry about that. I did not mean to say that. Worked last night. All of a sudden, I'm starting to hit that wall a little bit, so I apologize. So Yankees, 7 runs on 9 hits. The Royals, no runs on 1 hit. So let's see what we can do here. Rasmussen is 6th inning of work, kind of like Ed Whitson and Bob Tewksbury, only giving up 1 hit through 5 innings. Hasse sets down the sign. Rasmussen windup pitch to Salazar. 3-6 pop to second. Randolph's there, 1 away. Here is Rudy Law. He's 0 for 2, and the swing. 6-8 line drive, shortstop right at Meacham for out number 2. Here is Ron Hasse. So Ron Hasse steps up, 2 outs here in the 2nd. Black from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-12 single right field for Hasse. So Hasse's on with 2 outs, extends the inning. Here's Winfield. He's 1 for 3. He's single back in the 1st. Sundberg stretch puts down the sign. Bud Black working from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Winfield. 4-5 pop to first. Balbonian's there. Makes the catch. As we go to the 7th, Yankees lead by 7-0 Yankees, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. The Royals, no runs on 1 hit with no errors. So Easler steps up, be followed by Pagliarillo and Randolph. So Sundberg puts on a sign for Black. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch to Easler. 2-7 base hit Easler. He's 1 for 4. And he's not going to try to advance. He'll stay at first base. Runner on first. Oh, he goes. Oh, they decide let's see what he do. What happened here? So base hit Easler. He'll go. Does want to pitch to Gamble. Let's see. Hang on 1 second here. So nothing venture, nothing gain. Hasse will Now here's Mike Pagliarulo, 2 on and 1 out. Pags is 0 for 3. Boy, his hands, arms tired. So again, Sundberg puts down the sign. Black from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's a 6-4 ground ball to third. Let's see what happens. There's one. And, he threw it in the dirt. So again, Brett Hinock. Hold the throw and the bases are loaded. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's Randolph. So it's now 7-0 Yankees with here in the top of the 7th. Sundberg sets down the sign. Black looking from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-6 ground ball to short. Can they turn 2? Yes, they do. 6-4-3 gets them out of the inning. Let's head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Yankees lead 7-0. Yankees 7 runs on 11 hit, and D.Rasmussen has limited the Royals to just no runs on 1 hit. Last and 7th. So here comes Wilson, followed by Brett and White in the 7th. So now let's get to the bottom of the 7th. Kansas City will now send up Wilson, Brett, and White against Rasmussen, working on a 1-hitter through 6. Hasse sets the target. Rasmussen, the windup. Here's a pitch to Wilson. And that is a line drive base hit for Wilson. He has the only 2 hits in the ball game. So now here's Brett. Brett's 0 for 2. Hit at the force out and flight out. Hasse sets down the sign. Rasmussen working from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Brett. And that's a 2-8 ground ball to third. Pagliarulo goes a short way to Randolph, and that's all you're going to get. So Brett with the fielder's choice, 1 out in the 7th, and here's Frank White. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game. Hasse puts down the sign. Rasmussen from the stretch and the pitch. And that's a 3-10 single 1-2. No, line drive Meacham, 2 outs. So here is Steve Bye-Bye Balboni. He so far has struck out and flied out. 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Hasse puts down the sign. Rasmussen from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Balboni. And that's going to be a 1-11 deep drive right center field. Way back and gone. Bye-bye Balboni. 2-run homer in the 7th inning. That is Steve's 2nd home run of the year as that went deep in the right field stand. So 7-2 Yankees, 2 outs in the 8th. And now it's up to McRae now. Hasse sets the target. Rasmussen for the windup. Here's the pitch to McRae. 1-7 struck him out. So the Royals scored 2. We go to the 8th. It's 7-2 Yankees. So 7-2 Yankees were in the 8th. Double D. Yeah, that's what I did. I tried to do that one. If you play the new Stratomatic page, it's really nice. It gives you the news of the games. So I decided to put that inside the numbers kind of thing, and it makes it look good. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to start doing that and utilizing that news page on my streams. Again, WABC will have the call of the game tonight as the first place Indians will take on the Yankees who return home. It's a non-TV game, so we'll call the game as we would on the radio. 7-2 New York here in the 8th. It'll be Meacham, followed by Henderson and Griffey against Bud Black. Sundberg sets the sign. Black to Meacham, and here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-7. That's a strikeout. And now here's Ricky, 4 for 4 with a home run. His average has jumped all the way to 310. 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, and he has already 7 stolen bases. He's had some game today. So Sundberg sets the sign. Black from the windup. Here's the pitch. And that's a 1-7. Struck him out. Oh, a big strikeout on Bud Black. So here's Griffey. He's got his base hit today to extend his streak. He's 2 for 4. Sundberg sets down the sign. Black with the windup. Here's the pitch to Griffey. And that is going to be a base hit. It is for Griffey. He's got 3 hits. So now here's Mattingly. He is out on appeal. What the? Holy cow. That must have been on a out on appeal in the 6th inning. That must have honestly been on, must have been on a rare play on the defensive chart. So here comes Mattingly. He's 1 for 4 in the ball game, including that home run. Sundberg sets the target. Black from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's a 2-3 ground ball to third. Brett goes a short way to White, ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the eighth, 7-2 New York. So now here's Motley, Sundberg, and Salazar to bat for the Royals. D.Rasmussen in his 8th inning of work. Let's see if they decide to keep him out there. How many innings can Dennis give me? He can give 6, so this technically could be his last inning, or he might be able to finish it. Hasse puts down the sign. Rasmussen for the windup. Here's the pitch to Motley. 1-9 ground ball to third. Pagliarulo's got it. Throws to Mattingly for the out, number 1. So now here is Sundberg. He's 0 for 2. Hasse puts down the sign. Rasmussen with the windup and the pitch. And that is going to be a line drive caught by Meacham for the second out. Holy cow, good play there. Meacham has kept the Royals to only 3 hits in this ball game. Here is Salazar. He's 0 for 2. Hasse puts down the sign. Rasmussen with the long windup and delivers. 2-3. That's in the gap. Another double for Salazar. Salazar hit the first and the second with a double. So a stand-up double for a genius Salazar. Runner on second, or Angel Salazar. Here's Rudy Laws. The Royals trying to get something going here in the 8th inning. Only the 4th hit for KC. So Hasse puts down the sign. Now Rasmussen from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 2-7 round ball. Throws the first and ends the inning. Let's go to the top of the 9th. It is 7-2 Yankees, as Bud Black will come out and pitch to Hasse, Winfield, and Easler. Sundberg looks in, puts down the sign. Brett going to try to finish this one. And the pitch. 6-12, ground ball to short. Tough play for Salazar. Gets it and makes the play. There's 1 out. So 1 out in the 9th. So let's see here. We're now here in the top of the 9th, 1 out, 7-2 New York. Winfield 1 for 4. Sundberg puts down the sign, and Bud Black looks in. Pitch to Winfield. And that is going to be a single 1-3. Salazar, nice play, and there's 2 outs. Here is Easler. He's 1 for 4. Sundberg puts down the sign. Bud Black with the windup to Easler. And that's a 4-12 single 1-11. No, nice play by White. Let's go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Yankees lead 7-2. We're going to need a new pitcher. D.Rasmussen's given the Yankees 8 unbelievable innings. Let's give you the numbers. Rasmussen, 8 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. He could finish this thing. But Lou Piniella does not want him to do that, so he'll pitch to Wilson, Brett, and White. It'll be a switch, lefty, and then righty. So let's look at this Yankee team and see who's available. Let's go to the lefty, Rod Scurry. So Rod Scurry will come out, will pitch an inning. Scurry, no record, 2.25 ERA, 7 hits, 8 innings, 9 strikeouts. Hasse sets the target. Scurry with the windup. Here's the pitch to Wilson. 5-9, 5 ball shallow left. Griffey's there. 1 out in the 9th. Here's Brett. Brett 0 for 3 with the run scored. Hasse puts down the sign. Scurry with the windup. Here's the pitch to Brett. 2-8, ground ball to third. Pagliarulo's got it, goes to first, and that's 2 outs in the 9th. Scurry mowing it down here in the 9th. Yankees looking for that sweep, just like they did in IRL. Hasse puts down the sign. Scurry looks in. Here's the pitch to White, and that's going to be a 6-5 fly ball center field. Henderson there makes the catch, and that's your ball game. The final score is Yankees 7, Kansas City 2. So let's look at the box score here. All right, let's take a look at our final totals. Yankees 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors. The Royals 2 runs, 4 hits and an error. D.Rasmussen wins it. He's 1-1, goes 8 innings. ERA drops to 4.50. 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. D.Leonard 3 2/3, 7 hits, 6 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. 4.08 ERA at Jackson went in 8 2/3, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned. Black came in, pitched 3 2/3, only giving up 4 hits. Bravo to Black. Kind of saved the Royal bullpen. Doubles by Salazar, home runs by Henderson, Mattingly, Balboni, RBIs by Henderson. He had 5, give him 9. Griffey had his 5th RBI, Mattingly his 11th, and Balboni had 2, give him 6. Stolen bases, Ricky has 2, he now has 7. Yankees win, they sweep the Royals. Their record is now 6-8. The Royals go to 9-6. Our next game should be hopefully tonight, as the Yankees will be in a new series with the Cleveland Indians. The game will be broadcasted over our radio broadcast booth, as there is no TV available for tonight's game. We'll return back to WPIX on Friday night and then Sunday against the same Indians. Well, thank you so much for coming in, guys. Thank you, Double D, for coming in. I appreciate it. Nice words. I tried to put those new graphics in, hopefully to help out to show you what's going on in the 1986 Yankee replays. Hopefully you guys watch that, read that. Hopefully those who watch this, I'm the man. Usually I get better people coming in at night, but heck, we'll do what we have to. And again, hopefully tonight we'll have a full scale coming in for the first game, Yankees in Cleveland. That's actually a very important game as the Yankees trying to get back in the AL East. So have a good night, everybody. Yankees fly home after a sweep of the Royals. Thank you so much. Yankees win, and the Yankees win.